Welcome, beautiful soul collective people of the Light Collective. So this is your monthly reading to know what's going on in your energy and also how to grab some opportunities for you, okay, as a someone that resonates with the divine. So my readings are always connected by source. Okay, so they have a warning for you, okay, stay on high alert. We're gonna take this card. Oh, you're called to awakening further, okay? And this is an attestation you are a star seed, okay? So my intention is always to reach star seeds, light workers, if you resonate with that energy, or just people of the light, people that are for the good, okay? And also people that are interested in that and want to go like further on this path. So, okay, we have great messages that are coming out for you this month. Wow, okay, it's all like binding together, okay? So, source knows that you had some difficulties, okay? Stay on alert. Don't let people in your energy that are hurting you, that you feel that something's off, because if there is something off, if you feel something's off, something is. And if you hear that alarm that is at 11:11 on my phone, okay, this is a message for you we got here, okay? So it's your awakening because it's like a reminder for me to be, oh, July 11th at the time of recording as well. So it's 11:11. I'm just gonna take a picture. And my husband is on the top. Okay, so okay, this is amazing. Okay, source is really coming in with confirmation. So make sure you subscribe to get those monthly messages and also to get all the readings I've done in the past 5 years on YouTube as well. They are all in the member area. If you're interested, they're all timeless. Okay. So thanks for your support. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, source wants to tell you, okay, you're always protected. You always were protected as well. And you were put in situations that were dangerous, but you were always like in a bubble of protection with that card for me. And I'm just jumping in and all the messages I got because all the delays, all the hardships that you met was, they were always for like preparing you to move you towards a better future or to move you into a warrior energy, someone who can defend themselves and also be a leader for the new world that we are making, okay? So you are called to awakening further, like we said. So this month is really a good month to just dedicate yourself to awakening more, okay? Find some more truth, some truth seekers, read books about that. Is there one that jumps to me? I've got a bunch. So David Icke for sure. Maybe Naomi Klein. So something about pyramids, maybe like the gods of this world. Know more about this, and you can go in my readings that I did too, the shorts that I publish on that. So this is also maybe Illuminati readings. Okay, so you get a hold of who is controlling this world. Also, why hardships were placed in your life, because you don't fit with the matrix. You're here to make a new matrix and also to get out of the matrix. So that's why you never fit it in, okay? But they made you into someone who can thrive in this matrix, or will thrive, but also someone who's going to be an architect of the new matrix, because source wants to, the information I have about that is that source wants us to live in a awakened state, like maybe the 5D earth. If you heard about this, maybe look on that too, okay? So this is really dense, and this is not what source wants for us right now. and we are called to awaken further, and we were put here, okay, as a starseed. Maybe it's new for you. You were put on this earth with a mission. Maybe like me, since you're young, you feel that you have something to do, something important you're here to do. Okay, that's the only thing I got when I was young. I'm here to do something important and I didn't know what. With time, you get more intuitive messages, you nudges, and you feel your way toward where you are guided to. Like me, I got some clues about books, about videos, psychic readings, and also working for children. Okay, the new starseeds that are coming here. So you're gonna have some clues about that too. But this is your attestation. Okay, you're a starseed, and you can look in your chart, and your birth chart. You will have markings about that. Usually, it's on the royal stars, if you know them a little bit. Dig on that, okay, you're gonna have more. But to me, it's just, yeah, don't get lost in that. It's just a way of telling you're a child of God, an earth angel, okay, and you're here from light. So you're here to work for the light and awaken further other people, and also awaken yourself further, okay? So connect for your distant purpose. But your birth chart is going to give you some clues about what you're going to do. So learn about that, okay? I highly encourage you to get a course on astrology. I'm an astrologer. I can read your chart, but I tell everybody, like, just be an astrologer. It's so awesome because you can get really, because to me, the zodiacal wheel is the matrix, okay? So everything that's in there, you get clues about where you were placed, what the challenges you were offered to go further, and if you have a lot of difficulties, of hardship, it's just to make the wheel turn better when you come into like your more mature energies, okay? And also look at your sun sign, where it is, and sidereal astrology and tropical astrology is going to give you clues about your soul, your true path, okay? So the moon energy is more the lower self to me, and the higher self is more the sun energy. So look there and you will have clues, and also where your north node is and your south node is, okay? Learn about that. There's Key RS on YouTube is amazing on astrology. I love the Leo King as well. Actually, this is where I learned astrology, with his class. I took his class, so a big shout out to them. And also I took a class from KRS, Capiel. They are amazing astrologers, and you can learn a lot just watching their videos, and also go on your own path and discover stuff about that. It's so awesome. It changed my life. So if you want to like really awaken further, I really recommend looking into that, okay? So, okay, you may wonder why you are or were so isolated, okay? It's because Source wanted to become your true self. Source wanted you to get rid of all outside influences and become your true self. And also right now, if you're still in this hermit energy, it's because Source, the Most High God, Divine Source, they want you to be working on something of high value. And my ear is ringing right now, okay? It's an important message. You have something very important to work on. Usually a starseed has a mission that you discover, as we said, and so there's something very valuable to the universe, what you're working on. And so if you were connected to many people, maybe you would get lost, maybe they would siphon your energy, so your Source needs you focused right now, okay? Your past is a map full of clues on your awesome destiny. Explore it, use it, transcend it, okay? And this makes me think of Steve Jobs, that said, like, I connected the dots looking backwards in my life. I think he has a video on that on YouTube, okay? Look that up. It's really interesting. So he connected that like he did typography and at university. Also, I don't remember everything he said, but there's something that spoke to me. So I took that as well in my life, and I looked back. What were the clues in my life? And one of the things was that I always was like the assigned like babysitter, big sister. I always took care of kids in my life, and now I am a mom of 5, and I teach on parenting. And so I always was interested in spirituality. Like when I was, I don't know, 10, we would talk about astral travel with my friend, and I would do that. And so I didn't connect with religion really, but I took a way, like a weird way, but I came back to tarot, and I love reading on that. So all pieces that can like fit together in your puzzle, okay, look back and you're gonna have like pieces of your puzzle, and they're gonna fit together and what you need to do, okay? So it's very important. And know that if you live the past, I feel you had a past really hard moments, maybe like in the recent past, maybe last month, last weeks, or a part of the year, okay? This was a storm that will not stop you, okay? It will propel you forward to destination. It was always meant to take you, uproot you, and put you where you're supposed to. So maybe it awakened you further. Maybe you let go of some stuff that were not for your next chapter in life. So we're year 9 in astrology right now, in numerology right now. So next year it's going to be a year 1. A new cycle is becoming, okay? So know that every storm that you knew in your life is just propelling you forward to your destination, to where you're supposed to go, and it's all the divine plan to I see, like in my third eye, I see, like, you know, the dandelion like seeds that is swirling around and just put at the right place to grow. So this is like you, maybe you're gonna see dandelions or something of the sort soon as a confirmation. So I'm gonna get a bit of your story, okay? No, in fact, I'm called to this deck that I'm gonna clarify, because they are fairy tales and it talks to our archetypal mind, okay? So L'Étoile, you were always a star. You're a star. You're a chosen one. You are connected to the divine. You're someone that source. Maybe that's why the seed I saw in my mind. You're literally a part of a seeded star here, okay? And this matrix, wherever we are right now, you are seated here for a reason, to break the matrix, to because we see all the oh, you literally see with this tree. See, she's a tree, and I see like the birds like expanding, breaking the matrix, and connected to the source always. Maybe like what's the shape? A spiral? A spiral? Okay, the spiral means something to you, okay, this month. You're here to expand the world. Okay, you were like blocked with the wheel here, the wheel of fortune. You were blocked because you needed to realize some stuff, okay, and grow as well. And she is growing into like a version of herself, which is like a queen, an empress, okay? So from childbirth to now. And you're called to move there, okay? You were placed here to really be sovereign in this world and be a leader of this world, a sovereign, an emperor of this world, an empress of this world, okay? But you had a training for that, okay? You know, rulers, generally they have, like, they are raised from a young age to to do their duties later on. So this is what they were doing to you. Source knew that from the beginning. Okay, so there was like hardships, and you had to become someone really a fighter with the Reina de Espadas, with the Queen of Swords. Okay, I have to translate all the time in my mind, sorry. So, okay, but it was Source all along, and Source is opening right now, is opening ways, okay? The Source is always, to me, the birds, angels, and warriors, and they are opening you ways, okay, to go further. You were always like a star worker, a light worker. And you were placed here like Ace of Pentacles reverse, like planted here. So you can work on your craft. Okay, we had this. So you can become the best at your craft, okay? And it was a bit in silence because it's the moon here. So nobody saw you coming, okay? Maybe some people just... I felt you were really judged. You were looked upon. People didn't see you coming. Didn't see you that you were... Didn't see the seed in you that was an empress or an emperor. Okay, they saw you as below them, but now people are astounded about what you can do. And the eight of once again, you're coming out of this, okay, of dark situation, of grim fairy tales. Okay, you are getting out of there. You're out of the people that were telling lies about you, casting spells, because I see someone just leaving on the side here. Okay, you're out of there, so it's got you out of there, but made you stronger. And where people saw a frog, well, you are not a frog for real. You were it. You are the chosen one. Okay, so with the 5 of Wands here, so this training really got you into the best version of yourself, okay? It's propelling you forward. It's making you a strong warrior, okay? And people may wonder about this tattoo. It's just, well, before everything, I was really interested into going into fighting because I was an athlete. But I wanted to be like the first MMA fighter. Yeah, because I had really to protect myself. Okay, you know, I'm a very sensitive soul, as you may know, but I had to be really strong. And I have like Scorpio moon and Scorpio rising and sidereal astrology. So like they placed me as a fighter as well, and I have like sidereal Pisces, which makes a tropical Aries. So I'm a fighter too. I will protect my kids like you have no idea if there's something. Okay, I'm Mama Bear. So and you know I'm very nice, but you know, I will put boundaries, okay? So I feel this is the same for you, okay? You're training, you're very nice, you're a very sweet soul, but you had to protect yourself. And this is what Source wanted for you, okay? To be able to protect yourself in this world. And because a leader, you know, the emperor, he has his, all of his armor. Sorry, it's a hard word to say for a French speaker. The R's is armor underneath all of his costume, okay? So you're really like a warrior, but a peaceful warrior, someone that... it makes me think of the Peaceful Warrior book by Dan Millman, where the path of, like, he learns about being the best fighter, but at the end he just wants to be a peaceful fighter. He just wants peace, doesn't want to fight. So I feel this is what you're here to do, make peace on earth, more love, more peace, and all this beautiful energy, okay? But it had to be hidden with the moon, okay? Once again, maybe there's something with your mom too, like, or just because the moon for me, like I said, it's the ego. So you were really trapped in maybe evil energy, ego energy, but it was just to prepare you for what's coming. Okay, so let's see where we are guided to go. I'm gonna take the Akashic cards. Chop chop. Chop chop. So this is your training, okay? Even as you like you do your daily chores, you are learning, you are working with source, connect with source, okay? This is part of the training. It always makes me think about Zen teachings, okay? Before awakening, you swipe the floor, you do your chores. After awakening, you do the same, but it's just two different mindsets, okay? And maybe look into Zen teachings. It's very interesting. and source is everywhere and teaching you. And it makes me think also the psychic message I have of Cinderella. Maybe you resonate with this. And before I was really hesitant to connect with those fairy tales because I feel like we have been programmed by Disney. At least, at least that's what I feel. I don't like this company, as I said before. It has a weird vibe with the six and the logo Disney. You can look on that if you want. But anyways, it's like because I've studied in sociology, I have a bachelorette degree in that. So it's was part of the archetypal mind. Okay, it's in our psyche. This, so all the stories that talk to us are in our psyche. So I feel it can talk to you. Okay, Cinderella, you were placed in a place where you had to work for other people. You were like taken for granted. People were taking advantage of you, but you were always the princess, and people are gonna be shocked, or the prince, and people are gonna be shocked to where you are going places in life. Okay, and the Buddha prepares as the next card. So yeah, look into Zen teachings. Okay. Very important, like the beginner mind. I have a bunch of books on that as well. It really was part of my process to see as I awakened. So meditation is really important for you. Try it if you don't do it daily. Okay, it's gonna change. Also, you can meditate while you do your chores. Don't take any moment you can have to gain more insights about life and prepare yourself for your mission. I feel it's your mission. Okay. Pretty cool. So you are, okay, you're on the path of I got the word bodhisattva. Okay, this is a word in Buddhist teachings because it's not religious. Well, they talk about gods and everything, but it's not a religious, like, to me, religion. It's really about awakening, okay, and how to find your path. And bodhisattva, they are the bodies, they are the awakened one that come back, okay, again and again in the matrix. They loop to liberate every being out of the matrix. Okay, this is the story about that. So it makes me think that you're already the master. You already have a training for past lives. You already know so much thing. You're ahead of many people spiritually. So continue working on that. Gain your Buddha status again, and maybe it's part of your mission to awaken other people as well. So that's what I have here. Exactly what is your mission, in fact. Three of Wands in a reverse. Restriction, yeah, like we said. Five of Cups. The Star in the reverse. And the Three of Coins in the reverse. So you were training, okay? All that grief, all that sadness, all those difficulties that you met were training you, were turning you back into the star that you are, okay? So they awakened you to the false self and make you a rose towards your higher self, okay? And spirituality, inspiration, serenity, purpose, renewal, healing, hope, calm, faith, okay? You were always guided to go out of the matrix. And I have the image of Jim Carrey's, when he's in the dome, one of his movies, and he's realizing that he's being like in kind of a matrix, like, and his film, and he didn't know. So and then he finally, I'm just gonna spoil, so so maybe just skip ahead if you don't want to know the end of this movie. But he finds out at the end that he's inside a dome, and then he finds the door and he meets the creator of that since he was born into this dome. And some people compare our dimension to a dome. And as well, I saw a dome actually myself with my own eyes. I saw kind of a dome. When I was a teenager, I used to see that. And also with my clear abilities, I see like hexagonal shapes when I look at the white walls. And it's like okay, yellow, like honeycombs. So this is like kind of a matrix, okay? And I feel you are awakening of that. All the sadness, all the hardship you met, because the old star seeds, our parents, our communities weren't that awakened, okay? So we had to come into this knowledge ourselves, okay? I found it through like punk rock music and searching, and then growing up and then searching always and always. So, and also meeting hardships myself. And I feel my kids now, we can have those kinds of conversation and they're like, oh yeah, quantum physics. Oh yeah, they get it very fast. So, and also I look at their birth chart, and I had like kind of a very difficult birth chart, and I look at theirs, it's very like kind of easy things and everything. So maybe you had that like in your birth chart, like where it's very difficult. It was to wake you up, okay? And now you can, maybe your kids won't have those hardships anymore, and people around you, because you awaken first, and now you can awaken other people. So this was part of your mission, of your training, and you're doing it alone. You don't need anyone to do it, okay? Here, so don't, maybe you're gonna have people that are gonna help you, but it's a mission you can do alone, okay? With the Three of Cones and the reverse, okay? Doing it alone. Because sometimes third party can create friction in your life, or be uncommitted, or not interested in what you do. But you can do whatever you need to do. You can do it with all the tools we have today. You can write. I'm writing a book on my phone right now, a book that I wanted to write for like 10 years, 15 years. I'm doing this like I record as my husband is with the kids, and it's just at my home. This is amazing what we can do right now to put our work in the world and reach so many people. So whatever you're thinking of, there's a way, okay? Source is going to guide you to get there. You're going to find opportunities, okay, to do it. You can do it alone. That's what I wanted to do. You have all within you, or within our modern world, to do what you need to do, okay? You were made, I'm hearing, exactly for this time. Time has not passed you by. You're not missing out. It's just right now you're here, you're at the exact place where you need to be, and to like begin your mission or continue it. So, okay, I'm gonna give you advice. Okay, maybe you're gonna see, oh, 1313, I love, it's my lucky number, and it's the number 13 of Ophiuchus, which is an astrology getting out of the matrix, okay? It really represents that. So maybe you'll see often 13 or 1313 as a confirmation. Look into Ophiuchus. Ask ChatGPT about it. Maybe you have that in your birth chart, which is like, in fact, I say I'm Scorpio, but I am Ophiuchus. My degrees are on this constellation. So both my moon and my rising is there. So I'm helping people getting out of the matrix, and my Pisces are last degrees as well. So it's all about liberation, okay? And I feel this is about liberation too, okay? You are called to get out of the matrix and help some people if you can, or if you feel this is your purpose, but always be awake and be ready. Like when it's your time, you get out of there, you go towards source, not false light and everything. So look at what M. Spiracy does. She has amazing videos, amazing insights, okay? Most of what I've saw from her it really rings true. So look at her videos about that as well. Okay, so Angel Whispers, clarity. As the storm passes, the clarity, oh my god, the storm. Okay, the clarity is felt faster than lighting is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. So maybe you've had a lot of storms. Yesterday there was a big storm where before recording. So maybe you see the light. Maybe you're gonna see rainbows or big clouds are significative for you, okay? Affirmation, loving energy surrounds me and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need, okay? You're gonna be guided towards clarity, towards light this month. So I hope it helps. I feel this is what Source wanted me to tell you. I just had this card in mind. Another card for you. So make sure you subscribe to get your monthly readings. And thanks for all the support. Soon I will probably put readings on my website, which is immomming.com. So also if you're interested in spiritual parenting and everything, it's there. I have a newsletter that I'm gonna pick up soon too. So short term, this position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Okay, so you're living in a temporary situation right now. If you have a job, maybe it's not the job you're meant to have for a long time. Same thing for your living situation or living with someone or something of the sort, okay? And if you feel that you are in a storm, it's temporary. It's just to propel you forward toward your amazing destination as the star that you are. So take care, beautiful soul. I'm very happy that you're here with me and part of this awakening. Thanks for your work. I am honored to read your energy and I wish you the best this month and we'll talk soon. Take care.